Manitoba Liquor Mart presents Great Tastes of Manitoba. Great Tastes is brought to you by GreatTastesMB.ca.
Hello and welcome. Great to have you. This is Great Tastes of Manitoba. My name is Ace Burpee. Great show. Sarah Cahill, Dairy Farmers of Manitoba with us. Good to have you. Ben Rush, our product expert, Manitoba Liquor Marts. We are in the Grant Park Liquor Mart Education Center. Dairy Best Entrees are the theme today. 3 great things. We're going to blow your mind. The first one's crazy. Run them down for us.
The first recipe we're going to be making today is a Bernstein's Challah French toast.
Kidding me.
We're also going to be making a 3-cheese creamy vegetable lasagna. And then we're going to end off with a buttermilk marinated grilled chicken with potato flan.
We cannot lose. Now, Ben Rush, you will be tasked while we are cooking away in here with pairing with all of these dishes. So any questions before you head out?
Oh, and what a task. It sounds awesome. Yeah, I got a couple of questions. Want to make this perfect. So I'm wondering what kind of cheeses you're going to be using in the lasagna. And I'm wondering what kind of herbs we're going to be using on the chicken.
Okay, so the lasagna, we're going to be using 3 different kinds of cheeses. So we're going to use a ricotta, a Parmesan cheese, as well as a mozzarella.
Okay.
And then for the marinated grilled chicken, you could actually use any herb you wanted to, but for this particular recipe, you're going to be using rosemary.
Brilliant. I can work with that.
Got it? Good luck, buddy.
Got it.
We'll
Thanks,
see you in a
buddy.
bit.
You bet.
See ya.
Shout out to my mother's friend, Rosemary, by the way, while we're here. This is the actual Bernstein's recipe or no?
That's right. So Bernstein's is a local Winnipeg deli and restaurant, and they make the most amazing French toast. It's absolutely delicious, and we were so lucky today that they shared it with us.
That amazing was very believable. Like, I really do believe
I
it.
crave the French toast, so
Okay.
I really wanted to share it with you here today. So what makes this French toast so amazing is the challah bread. And so the challah bread is actually an egg bread, and it's traditionally a braided egg bread, but here we're actually just using a loaf version of the egg bread, and it's pre-sliced. I personally prefer getting the full loaf, and then you can slice some thicker slices for your French bread, but you know what? You get whatever that store has, right? So this is what the store had.
So it's egg bread.
It's egg bread, yeah, so it's got eggs in the mixture, in the ingredients. So we're gonna make our egg and milk mixture for our French toast.
By the way, can we get this? You guys have a new little...
Yeah, we have
look. Good
brand new
job.
logo.
Whose camera is that? Thank you.
Perfect.
Milk every moment. That's new.
Yeah, that's our new slogan.
I like it. I'm not gonna lie.
Perfect.
How do you do this?
All right, so we've got 2, 4, 5 eggs in there. You're gonna whisk up the eggs. So you wanna break up all the yellows in there.
Yes,
Give
I
it some
do.
really good elbow grease. Come on, you can
That would be vigor. A little
a little vigor.
All
There
right.
you go. Okay, so to which we're going to add our milk.
Sure.
Okay, and you can just keep on stirring as I
Okay.
add. You wanna make sure that all those yellows are broken up. Yeah, so don't be afraid to,
Tell you what I'm actually afraid of if you want the truth.
I do.
Getting it on this shirt.
Oh, you know what? We should have given you an apron.
I know.
Well, here's the cinnamon, so it shouldn't make too much of a mess. Not like a flour
Here.
disaster. There we go. Look at that.
Way smarter.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's coming together
That looks
nicely.
pretty good. So I
Hey,
think
hang on though. Because, so we're making this mixture. We're gonna make the Bernstein's Challah French toast. But we're baking it, no?
we are.
Okay.
So traditionally, the Bernstein's French toast would be actually pan fried in some butter, which is amazing. But today we're actually going to do something a little bit different, just to show you another method or another way that you could make your French toast, and that's by baking it in the oven. So I'm
Okay.
going to tell you how to do that very shortly.
Sure.
What I'm going to get you to do is pour your milk and egg mixture into this flat bowl here. We're just using a flat pan so we can do 1, maybe 2 slices at a time. I think we're just gonna have to aim with 1. So when you're picking a bread, you can actually use a drier bread, because the drier the bread, the more egg mixture that it actually soaks up. And that's really what we're wanting to do,
Pro
is get
tip.
lots of egg mixture.
Okay.
So if you've bought it the day before, it's not really dry, it's fresh, you can actually leave it out on your counter covered overnight and then let it dry out. You can use fresh bread as well, but dry is always nice. So you can flip it over.
That's what I really want to do.
Yes, flip, flip. And so then when we bake it, we're going to bake them all at the same time on a pan covered with parchment paper. And what this does is it allows us to bake them at the same time so that they're ready at the same time. So it's fantastic if you've got a group of people that you're entertaining.
Yep.
It's also a lighter way to bake your toast, because it's not baked in butter.
Is that good?
That looks fantastic. So you're going to put it on your parchment paper. You want to really grab it in the middle so that it doesn't tear. Yeah, absolutely. And then flop it onto there. Okay, and so this recipe actually makes 12 pieces of French toast, and so you continue doing that with your egg bread. Okay.
When we were preparing for this, And who was it? I think it was Fred said that every piece of this bread has the same number of seeds. Was he lying?
Well, they did a really good job evenly sprinkling them. I'm not sure. I didn't take the time.
I honestly believed him. I'm like, that's a crazy stat. I'm going to use that. Okay?
Yeah, okay, so
These are
flip it
good?
over. Yeah, you can put that one in the pan when you're done with it as well. And then I'm going to send you to the oven because we actually
Yes.
put a pan in the oven with prepared French toast. And then you can see how golden it actually is when it comes out of the oven. It's a really nice even bake, so you don't have some that are browner than others or some that are more burnt than others. This French toast recipe is actually really great because when you bake it, it becomes an everyday choice because it's a lighter version of French toast. I also really like this version of French toast because if you serve it with fresh berries, then you have something from all 4 food groups. So your berries, your fruit, your bread, as well as your milk and your eggs. So it really can be an everyday choice.
Sweet. So what do I do?
So here I've got some pieces prepared
Oh, okay.
for you. This is the blueberry compote that they would serve it with at Bernstein's.
First?
Yeah, you can put whatever you want on here. So you can put some of the blueberries on there. It's just basically a sweeter sort of blueberry sauce. And then if you want, you can put some fresh blueberries on there as well. And then if
think
you'd
I
like,
do.
you can also put some syrup.
I feel like this is going to look awesome and
gonna
taste
taste
even better.
awesome.
Yes?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? That is unbelievable. Bernstein's Challah French toast. That is just 1/3 of 3 epic dairy best entrees. When we return, 3 cheeses in a veggie lasagna type thing.
You got it.
Awesome. Come right back.